Namaskaram everyone. I am Chandana and I wanted to share another book review about Death by Sadhguru. It's written here, a book for all those who shall die. This tagline just made me so excited, and this is what I find most attractive thing about this book, which made me buy this book for myself. This book has enormous knowledge. It talks about before death, after death. It talks about what happens after death. It talks about how to take care of the dead body or a dead person. It talks about different pranas, different chakras. It talks about different karmas. It talks about everything that we need to know about our death. This book also has a lot of information about what happens after death, mainly in relation to the reincarnation. So it talks about if different rules, if we can choose what we want to be born as, how to choose, how to be in a position to choose that. It talks about the process of death, about how long it's gonna take for all the pranas to leave the body, and it talks about different situations where the pranas or the life energy leaves from different chakras that we have in the body. So it also talks about how to control our grief when our loved ones goes away. It also talks about the energies that we share with each other. It talks about runanubandha. It talks about everything that happens to be in relation to this death and everything. It also talks about if we can predict our death, when we are going to die, or it talks about Mahasamadhi. This is my favorite one. It talks about the process of Mahasamadhi. It talks about different yogis who had Mahasamadhi, leaving their body when and they have on the decided date, undecided time. It talks about mukti. It talks about how to reach certain kind of level to go through this, or to get complete freedom, liberation, which is called mukti. It talks about everything, literally. This book is kind of very spooky, and it is really nice to find out everything about our death, or how I'm going to die personally. I really loved the way he described each and every situation very logically, practically. He related each and every situation to science to make us understand that this isn't a normal myth or something like that. It really described everything, how to prepare for a good death, different types of death like natural death, unnatural death, and all this kind of stuff. So indeed, as this tagline says, this book is for everyone that is going to die some or the other time. And I really hope everybody gets this book and reads this book, because we should at least know how we are going to die, or if we can change the way we are going to die, or what we can do to get mukti, to become free of all the lives. So I really loved this book, and I really felt this book as really an amazing tool that I can use to change my life or my death. And I can also say that the book page, the way he's his this thing is there here on this book, it is it has some kind of that energy that attracts all of us while when you touch reading this book. It's just that it's more beyond my expression. There are no words to express how I felt reading this book. If you are really enthusiastic and if you really love knowing about the spirits, souls, possession, and these kind of spooky stories, you should read this, because reading this will let you know that they are not just the stories but they are facts. So I really suggest this book to all of you to get this book and start reading it. And if you have any doubts, you can comment me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I will help you in my knowledge that I have. Please get the book and read for yourself to know what is there in the book. It's just amazing. That's it for today. Namaskaram.